Okay guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in to Johnny's Motorized Bicycle. Before I forget, please like, please subscribe. If you could, leave me a comment down in the comments. I appreciate that a lot. Also, if you want, go down in the description and check out the links. I have a link to Johnny's Motorized Bicycles Facebook group. So, it's kind of chilly out and I'm thinking about taking a ride to the mailbox because I need to pick up a few things. Before we get involved with that, it looks like it might be raining. I don't know. It's drizzling here and there, but I don't think there's rain where I gotta go, so we might just risk it for the biscuit. Either way, we're taking the new bike. I don't have a rear flap on because I never put it on, so you know, is what it is. The rack kind of protects it from all that. The big thing that I'm questioning is I don't want it to be raining because that just sucks to ride in the rain and it's not a short ride. Also, big thing here is I am using a new GoPro. You are on my new to me GoPro 7. Yay me! So I have my GoPro Max is actually going to be on my helmet for this ride. I didn't rig up the whole on my bike somewhere thing yet, which I still will do. I just haven't done it yet. I'm going to try to do double video as I take the ride and stuff, which is cool. Okay, now also something you're gonna have to know, I don't have a microphone for this one yet. I ordered it literally today. So I didn't want to order it until I knew exactly how I use it, if that makes sense. So I didn't know if I had to use this, that, or the other. Apparently you need a special adapter to make this work. So I ordered that too. It should be here by Friday. All that being said, we're ready to try and go. Really quick guys, I just wanted to come in and tell you I'm not putting the 360 footage up as the main footage for the main reason of, if you look there right by my right hand pointer finger, that is a plastic lens that screws into my aluminum cases, which I thought was going to be a great thing since these cameras are quite pricey to replace, and the screens, the glass lens, it protrudes outside of the case and I really didn't want to take a chance of scratching it. Unfortunately, it leaves real big screeches and scratches and just all kinds of nonsense in the actual footage, and you'll see a lot of glare and whatnot. Now that's the plastic lens. I do find this out after I shoot this footage. Unfortunately, it is after I shot all this footage. So I'm putting it up in the corner because I already shot it. I figured might as well put it up there, and I do use some of it because hey, it's still 360 footage and it's kind of cool in my opinion. So I put it up in the corner so you can see everything, and then you'll see some of it throughout the video. It does get quite a bit darker, and I'm upset that I couldn't use this full footage because of the bad glare every time there's a light anywhere around. This 360 camera gets way better dark footage than the 7 Black that I'm using for the main hero shot. Either way, I'm glad I'm able to start bringing this stuff to you. We do get everything sorted out, and in current up-to-date time, like I'm speaking right now in today's date, we have really nice footage coming. So just keep looking forward to constantly growing. I am in no way a pro or good in any way at any of this stuff. And I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me as I just learn and figure it all out through trial and error. So as always, guys, thanks for sticking it out with me. And I look forward to showing you all that's coming and what I got right here. All right, let's get going. I really hope it doesn't rain too hard, but if it does, it does. Oh, let's check that one more time. How's this looking? It seems to be attached. Let's hope it doesn't fall off my helmet. I should be able to tell though because it adds quite a bit of weight to the top of my helmet. All right, so you guys probably won't really be able to hear me speak too much. I'll try to yell loud so you can hear me in the camera, but there's no guarantee you're gonna hear me just because no lapel mic, so it gets kind of noisy with the bike, even though the bike's not really that loud. It doesn't seem to be raining right now. Maybe a little drizzle here or there. Okay, I got choke on. I heard a small pop, choke off. And there she goes. She starts up real good, man. I still have yet to fix it, not to mention I really need to fix the brakes. I only got another day or two of riding this for the brakes to give out. I need to put these pads on. I just haven't yet. Alright guys, let's do it. Get a little heat in this motor. Let's see how she does. So at the mailbox place, I got another cage for my other 360. Whoa, nice. I got another cage for my other GoPro 360, which I think I'm gonna keep. I don't know, I might sell it. I don't really need two 360s, but to be honest with you, I have an idea to use the other one on. I kind of want to start another channel with the guys at work, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I got helicoils there, and I got something else there. I just got a few things there, maybe 3 things, I don't remember. The other stuff is not going to be there yet. I ordered it, and it still won't be there till Friday, so we'll see. Either way, guys, let's get it. This is the first time I ever run 2 GoPros at the same time while I'm riding. Let's hope it comes out good and I can figure the footage out. I got to try to get the footage to like synchronize. It's getting pretty dark, so I don't know if I'll, you know, video on the way home just because of the light. But we'll see how it goes. This is really kind of more of a test than anything, because I'm very curious to see how this goes with both GoPros at the same time and what the footage looks like and the different views from 2 different cameras and all that nonsense. My buddy came by yesterday to pick up Tweaker. And Benny has been borrowing the mule for probably going on a month at least now. So it is what it is. I need to have it. I mean, if I need one of the bikes back, I obviously just say, hey, give it back. But you know, I'm just riding this out for a while. I'm not really worried about it being lean or something because the tune isn't bad. I put the bigger jet in, I think it was a 75, so it seems to be really happy. When it gets a little warmer, it's not really happy. It's very sluggish, but with the cool air like this, it really, really likes it. Yeah, this bike with the jet and the tune I got on it right now really enjoys the cool air. Right now, I'm about to build or rebuild Bear Paul's motor. It's still running, and I'll explain more. But basically, I took the head off because I was going to take the cylinder off because it needs the hole for the exhaust drilled out and retapped with a larger thread. Because the whole, I'll explain when I show it to you, but basically it's all stripped out. And he's been riding it like that for a while and not keeping an eye on it. The only reason it's stripped out is because he didn't keep an eye on it and tighten it when it came loose, and he'd let it go, and then the other bolt would come loose, and before you know it, strips it out. It's honestly a pretty common thing if you don't keep up on it. So, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So when I took the head off, right? So when I took the head off, this is a pretty good little hill going up here. The gearing is so high on this with the big rims and the low gear. It's impressive that it pulls me from a low start of like, you know, 8 miles an hour or whatever, up the hill, starting. And I'm not even full throttle. I'm not just, you know, breaking the throttle open really just to get it moving. It's impressive. So when I took the head off, the entire liner right above the exhaust, the whole exhaust side and the streak going down to the bottom is, the plating is completely coming off.
The only thing I can think that could be is the exhaust. When it comes off, basically it runs at lean. You know, and it basically, every time it goes down a stroke, it clears out the cylinder, and what it's doing is it's taking away all the mixture with the gas oil mix and the air. The mix is gone when it sneaks in through the exhaust port, and it clears off the cylinder, and the piston ring just wipes the metal and eventually wears it down, and that's what's happening. There's a good, I'll measure it, but it's got to be about 10 millimeters in depth that it, you know, missing the plating, so it needs some love. The only way to fix that is get it replated, and we're not doing that to a little 80, 66 cc, you know, cylinder. There's no way that's happening. So I'm just putting a new cylinder on, and we're going to port it up and get it ready for him and get it going. You know, it's what it is. Hopefully it works well and no issues. There shouldn't be. But to be honest with you, I know he tries to take good care of this bike. He definitely tries. There's no doubt about that. He keeps it greased up and all that. He doesn't clean it, but he keeps it greased up, and, you know, he does what he thinks he should do, which is, you know, more than most and better than none. So he tries. And that's all I can really, you know, ask of someone is to at least try. He's not mechanically inclined. You know, to him, it's a car. So a lot of people don't work on their own cars, so I'm his mechanic. So he does what he does with the normal maintenance, and I do the rest. Which is obviously no problem with that. I enjoy doing the stuff, and I'm glad I can help. And, you know, it takes care of me either way. The thing is it just stinks. I have other plans and other things I want to do, and it didn't really involve fixing his motor, but, you know, here's what it is. I mean, my end goal is to get a shop and really have a place people can come, which would be awesome, and I'd be totally okay with that, you know, because that was the end goal. Problem is, you've got to make sacrifices, because until you got that shop and you're doing it full time, you gotta take away from what you want to do and what you're doing, and the things you want to do the things that, you know, bring business. You know, it is what it is. Gotta do what I gotta do, right? I see a little bit of raindrops on my, what's it called, on my helmet lens, the cover, whatever. What is it? Shield? Lens? Glass? Yeah, sure. Anyway, I see a little bit of raindrops on it. So it is what it is. Hopefully we make it there and back before it starts pouring. According to the weather, it's not really supposed to rain. At least not that I could tell. It didn't look like it. It said like a 6% chance. So I don't know. We shall see, right? Too worried. I'm dressed pretty warm, but it's a long ride there and back if it does start raining. If it does start raining, I would just turn around, to be honest. I'm really hoping I got the GPS telemetry thing figured out on here, because I really want to be able to use that. I want to put an overlay up of, you know, where I'm going and all that, speeds and stuff like that. But I don't know if I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it set up right. You know, I went to YouTube University and I watched the video, so I should be okay. Getting nervous this time of the year. This is around the last month, but it was around the time I crashed. I don't know, I just get nervous. Late night, cold out, tires get slick or harder, starting to rain. water. I'm trying to wipe the tears off my cheeks. It's making it cold. Yeah. I'm closing my lens because it's a little too cold, making my cheeks hurt. I like the cool breeze, but with my eyes tearing up and the water running down my cheeks, it start hurting. You guys are riding, be careful pulling in and braking on a pile of leaves, man. That will get you messed up real quick.
Camera check. Yep, still really heavy, it's on.
I thought we wanted to go left here.
Something else, my clutch is already starting to slip. And I think it has to do with, I ride the clutch every time I take off because I don't want to pedal because of my knees and what have you. And because the gearing is so much heavier with the 29-inch wheels and the 38-tooth sprocket, it's wearing the clutch out faster. I put plenty of preload on the spring, so there's no way it's slipping from not enough tension. Now, it's probably just because it's got those cheap stock clutches in it, which ain't a big deal, but I do want to try to put some semi-metallic in. I want to make my own and put some in. So that's the goal, because it definitely needs them. Last night, maybe the day before, on the way home, I was going kind of slow, and then all of a sudden I just hit the gas and I felt it slipping the clutch just a little bit until I got to a certain speed, and then it just locked up again. So I think I gotta rough up the flywheel and well, really I guess to rough up the pressure plate, really. And I gotta put some new, like that. That's squeaking, that's the clutch. That's nothing else but the clutch. So it's odd that it's already, but I mean I guess it's not odd because, you know, I'm heavy. It's
low gearing and I'm riding the heck out of it to get, you know, to get moving, so I don't have to really pedal like that. I'm not a big fan of small sprockets. I mean, not that this one's that small, being a 38, but you know, I like having the 44, especially with these size rims. I mean, that alone is enough to get my top speed up. This is not a very high revving motor. I don't know what it revs to. I bet it only revs to like 8, maybe. It doesn't rev high at all, which is why I think I pushed out the gasket or the seal or whatever I did that's making it run all messed up like this when I was going down that hill. Because normally I could go down those hills at, you know, full bore and not have a problem. But, you know, being so big and the way I do the port maps on it, I'm not surprised that it's, you gotta get boogieing. This is a pretty populated road here. I'm not surprised it's, you know, dragging the clutch hard on it, because it's a lot of weight. And it's, even harder with the gearing that I got on it. I think just a good set of clutch pads will just fix that problem completely, because there is plenty of preload on here, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about the spring or anything else breaking. I don't want to put SAF or, well, to be honest, I'm not going to buy one. I'm just going to make my own. But I don't really want to do any of that, because, you know, that just stinks. I don't want to have that sticking out the side of the motor. And I like the stock look on this bike motor, this whole setup. It's just a really, really nice, comfortable ride. Only things I'd like to change and do different, like for sure, just out of comfort reasons and stuff, is new front forks. I just want something a little higher end that holds up to my weight better. I would like to look into getting a different suspension seat post, you know, also that holds up to my weight. They're both doing okay, but they both pretty much max out whenever I hit a bump. Not as bad as like the real cheapy shocks that come on the Granite Peak bikes, Roadmaster Granite Peaks, but bad enough where, you know, it's noticeable. Excited to try those new brake pads out when I put them on. They're supposed to be good for heavy set people and electric bikes, you know, motorized bikes. So I'm excited to try them for sure.
Okay guys, the package has been received. We're not gonna open anything up right now. We'll do it when we get home. This should be the heel coils, I think, to fix the 50cc that I just built and decided to destroy. Literally the same day I put the motor on the bike, like an idiot. That's okay. I can be honest with you, I kind of had a feeling that it, you know, it might, maybe, possibly happen. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting, even though it's dark out. I want to see how it looks with the dark footage. All right, looks like we're beating the rain. Let's hope it stays that way. Yeah, even at night, I still ride with the blinking light. This makes me feel a little safer, so people get the idea that, hey, that is still a bicycle. So he's probably not going that fast. All right, let's see if she starts up. And we're gonna go home the quickest way. I figured why not. Yeah, I gotta do these brakes. We're not stopping anymore. We're gonna go the quickest way and probably the most dangerous. But we're gonna do it anyway. Think I'll make that light? Doubt it. Oh, looks like a little. Okay, we are on Easton Ave. Super not good road to be on, but we're gonna be on it. It's the fastest way to get home, and I do feel a raindrop here and there. So I just hate being on this road this time of the day because it is super busy. Being such a populated road. Being the time that it is, especially if the light guys pedal through like we're supposed to. But being how late it is and stuff, it gets really real busy right now. I just don't like being on this road at this time of the day. It takes much, once it gets heat soaked, it gets much harder for the engine, or I don't want to say harder, it takes longer for the engine to start slowing down to idle.
when I come to a stop. That's how you know you're getting really heat soaked. And it's cold out right now, so for it to be heat soaked, that's saying something. Because it's working hard to go up that hill and keep that speed, which I wasn't necessarily even trying to keep that much speed, but I didn't really notice how hard I was pushing until the end, until I got pretty much up to the top and started talking about it. That's when I noticed the headwind, and like right now I can feel it pushing against me again. I'm just going to be a little more mindful of it because I don't want to blow her up. Guys, remind me to bring in my tail light. I charged it up with my battery pack at work, and it's still working, and it worked the other day on the way home, but I just want to make sure that it's good.
look at.
recently asked someone why they pop their clutch as they're riding the bike. Like, keeping it revved up and then drop the clutch. Rev it up, drop the clutch. Not drag the clutch, just drop it. Puts a lot of wear and tear on the motor, the clutch parts and all that stuff. Not saying that what I do and riding the clutch doesn't, but it definitely does. As far as like unnecessary heat and the pads and things like that. But when you just drop it like that, you put a lot of like twist and torque on the clutch shaft. There we go. Woo. Words are hard. Put a lot of strain on that shaft. I don't know, I disagree. It says it gets them up to speed faster. And I can see definitely how it feels like that. But I don't think it, once you're moving, I don't think it does. It just makes you feel like it does, because the engine revs up, you feel like a big jolt. Engine revs up, you feel a big jolt. So yeah, it does feel like that. You know, it definitely feels like that, but I don't think it actually does that. When you're coming away at a stoplight, and you drag the clutch like I do, see it's slipping right there. When you drag the clutch like I do, that definitely gets you up to speed faster, but that's really bad for everything too. A lot of heat in the clutch and plate and all that. Wears the pads out, all that stuff. Bars up, like you know, the whole scaffold, and I don't think my bar was really drunk, so I turned all of a sudden. I hate that. So out of the way. I knew I should have took the other way. I didn't know the other way. Having this secondary light for blinking all the time and having the big light for at night keeping it bright, because that thing does a great job lighting it up. What are you doing, bro? Wow, bro. Wow, just cool. That's just totally cool, bro. Idiots, man. People are idiots. I drive a truck for a living. Majority of people that drive trucks should not be driving a truck. They have no experience, because a truck like this, you don't need a CDL, you don't need to go to school. Most of them are just idiots that shouldn't even be behind a car wheel, let alone a truck steering wheel. Holy. This is what it was doing to me the other day on the way home from work, because I rode it and I was warming up the clutch lock, basically melting it. I can hear it slipping a little. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it got a little bit higher rev than the speed that I'm going. Definitely didn't need that much layers. Don't hate me for the lights. I'm doing it. Are you dead? Oh, she's dead. What happened to my 3 lights? That's why it's such a problem right now. Got so dark. Well, that's no fun. I don't understand how it died. That makes no sense, really. Those 3 lights on my light that light up in green, they're supposed to go 3 for full charge, 2 for half charge, and 1 for almost dead, and then off for dead, obviously. It's been at 3 bars this whole time, and I charged it not too long ago, but I was wondering after the 2 days I used it why it didn't go down to 1 bar. Well, now I know that little light thingy is not working right. That's a big bump I just hit. Like, not so much of a dramatic like bang, but it's a real hard whoop, which is basically just like a ginormous pothole that's smooth, if that makes sense. So let's just give a little testament to how strong these rims are and how good they're acting for me. I'm really happy with them. Something feels funny. supposed to get a little bit of snow mixed in with the rain. This is kind of what it feels like, a little bit of sleet or ice maybe. Oh, this guy's just crowding this real nice, like. Couldn't stop, that was full squeeze. So I was a goner for sure there. Well, not necessarily a goner. I was smacking it for sure. I had to put a nice little lean on the bike just not to, what's it called? Like, I could stop if I got time, but that wasn't happening. That was way too short a notice with these brakes being that bad. See, that's the problem. I let myself, because I know what I can usually get away with, and I really flirt with death, so to speak. Like, I flirt with the danger too much because I know how far I can go and what I can usually get away with. That's what I end up doing. I just keep pushing it until something stupid happens. Then I gotta do it. Beat the rain, guys. We beat the rain. Kind of. It wasn't raining hard enough to get us too wet. It's honestly raining about the same here as it was when we left here. So we did good, guys. We did real good. I'm glad we went. I was really debating on not going, to be honest with you. So I'm really glad we did. Alright guys, as always, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the new cameras, the new footage. The lapel mic will be on soon, and you'll be able to hear everything going on very, very soon. As always, guys, I'm really glad you could join me in this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with whoever you can. Go down to the description, check out the links in the description. Takes you everywhere, gives you my address, everything you might need for over there. And the Facebook group, most important. Look forward to seeing you in the next one, guys. Peace.